Hello friends, I am Kishore Vittalkare, working as Assistant Professor of Chemistry in Rai Shikshan Samsthas, Professor Dr. N.D. Patil Mahavidyalay Malkapur, Taluka Shavadi, District Kolhapur. Today I will discuss ionic bonding in inorganic chemistry. In ionic bonding, I will discuss energetics of ionic bond formation and Born-Haber cycle for ionic solid. Then let us first I will discuss energetics of ionic bond formation, that is factors governing the formation of ionic solid. There are three factors formation of ionic bond. First, the ease of formation of cation from electropositive atom, that is ionization potential or ionization energy of an atom of element. Second, the ease of formation of anion from electronegative atom, that is electron affinity of an atom of element. And third one, the ease of formation, the ease of combination of appropriate number of oppositely charged ions, that is lattice energy of resulting ionic solid. Then I will discuss first ionization energy. Ionization energy is represented by capital I letter. Then let us first, what is meant by ionization energy? The amount of energy required to remove an electron completely from isolated gaseous atom is known as ionization energy. Ionization energy is also known as ionization potential or ionization enthalpy and is represented by capital I letter. Ionization energy is always positive. For example, M is any electropositive atom in gaseous state forms M plus in gaseous state plus electron. The energy required for this process, which is known as first ionization energy. Then this M plus form in gaseous state, which also form M double plus in gaseous state. The energy required for this process, which is known as second ionization energy. Ionization energy is measured in kilocalorie per mole or kilojoule per mole in SI unit. The ionization energy of an atom is measure of ease of formation of cation, and it depends mainly upon atomic size, screening effect, and effective nuclear charge. The formation of cation will be easier only when the ionization energy is very low. In other words, the formation of ionic bond is favored when electropositive atoms have low ionization energy. The alkaline earth metal have low ionization energy can readily lose an electron from their valence shell, while alkaline earth metal do so less readily because they have lose two electrons from their valence shell to acquire stable noble gas configuration. Hence, alkali earth metals form readily ionic compound than alkaline earth metal. That is, alkali metals form ionic compound than alkaline earth metal. Then second, electron affinity. Electron affinity is represented by capital E letter. Then let us first discuss what is meant by electron affinity. The amount of energy released when gaseous isolated atom gain or accept an electron, which is known as electron affinity and is represented by capital E letter. It may be positive or negative. For example, X may be electronegative atom in gaseous state which accept one electron and form anion, that is X minus in gaseous state. Electron affinity is also measured in kilocalorie per mole or kilojoule per mole in SI unit, and its magnitude is the direct measure of ease of formation of anion. The higher the electron affinity, greater is the ease of formation of anion. The element of group 17 of periodic table, that is halogen, having 7 electrons in their valence shell, accept an electron readily to form anion with stable nearest noble gas configuration. On the other hand, the element of 16 group of periodic table, they have quite high electron affinity. They have to accept 2 electrons to attain nearest noble gas configuration. While doing so, the negative ion so formed first repels the second newly added electron. Thus, the energy have to supplied to overcome such strong repulsion, that is formation of doubly charged negative ions, is not so easy. Hence, formation of chlorides, fluorides, etc. are much more easier than those of oxide sulfides. The next, lattice energy. Lattice energy is represented by capital U letter. What is meant by lattice energy? The amount of energy released when appropriate number of oppositely charged ions in their gaseous isolated state are brought together to form 1 mole of ionic solid is known as lattice energy or enthalpy of lattice formation. Lattice energy is represented by capital U letter. For example, M plus in gaseous state and X minus in gaseous state form M plus X minus, which is known as ionic solid. Lattice energy, which is measure of stability of ionic crystal, is also the energy required to separate the respective ions of their gaseous isolated state from 1 mole of given ionic crystal. Higher the value of lattice energy of resulting ionic compound, the greater will be the ease of formation of ionic bonding. For the lattice energy to be high, the electrostatic force of attraction between constant ion should be very high. With the help of our discussion, it can be concluded that formation of stable ionic solid will be favored by first, low ionization energy of electropositive atom, second, high electron affinity of electronegative atom, and last third, the very high lattice energy of resulting ionic crystal. Then next point, Born-Haber cycle for sodium chloride, that is alkali metal halide. In 1919, the German scientists Max Born and Fritz Haber developed a thermochemical method for determination of lattice energy of ionic solid. In this method, known thermochemical quantities are related to unknown lattice energy using Hess law. Consider the formation of ionic solid sodium chloride, which may take place by two different route or method as given below. Then let us first discuss route first, direct conversion. In this method, let us consider formation of 1 mole of crystalline ionic solid, that is NaCl, from 1 mole of solid sodium and half mole of chlorine molecule in gaseous state by direct combination. That is, this 1 mole of solid sodium and half mole of chlorine molecule, which form 1 mole of crystalline ionic solid. In this process, the energy is evolved, which is known as heat of formation of or enthalpy of formation, and is represented by capital H letter. Energy evolved in this process, which is known as heat of formation, and is represented by this capital H letter. Then second route, indirect method. It involves 5 hypothetical steps. Then first, sublimation of sodium. 1 mole of solid sodium converted into gaseous sodium. The energy required for this process, which is known as solid sublimation energy, and is represented by capital S letter. This solid sodium gets converted into gaseous sodium. The energy required for this process, which is known as sublimation energy, and which is represented by capital S letter. Then second, formation of sodium ion, that is Na plus. 1 mole of gaseous sodium ion gets converted into gaseous sodium ion. The energy required for this process, which is known as ionization energy, and is represented by capital I. That is 1 mole of gaseous sodium by removal of electron from its valence state gets converted into 1 mole of gaseous sodium ion. that is energy required for this process, which is known as ionization energy. That is, this gaseous sodium gets converted into gaseous sodium ion. The energy required for this process, which is known as ionization energy, and is represented by capital I later. The next, dissociation of chlorine. Chlorine exists in molecular state. 1 mole of chlorine molecule, that is Cl2 molecule, dissociated into 2 mole of chlorine atom. The energy required for this process, which is known as dissociation energy, and is represented by capital D later. Hence to get 1 mole of chlorine atom, we get half mole of chlorine molecule. That is, half mole of chlorine molecule get dissociated into 1 mole of chlorine atom. The energy required for this process, which is known as dissociation energy, that is D by 2. Then next, formation of chloride ion, that is Cl minus ion. Chlorine in gaseous state accept 1 electron and form chloride ion, that is chlorine in gaseous state accept 1 electron and form chloride ion in gaseous state. The energy released during this process, which is known as electron affinity, and which is represented by capital E later. That is, 1 mole of gaseous chloride atom forms 1 mole of gaseous chloride ion by gain or accept of electron. The energy released during this process, which is known as electron affinity, and is represented by capital E later. The next, formation of ionic solid, that is Na plus in gaseous state and Cl minus in gaseous state. These two are formed, which form and are strongly electrostatic force of attraction or electrostatic force of attraction, and form 1 mole of solid crystalline solid. The energy released during this process, which is known as lattice energy, and is represented by capital U later. That is, 1 mole of gases Na plus and Cl minus ions are brought together to form 1 mole of ionic solid, that is NaCl. The energy released during this process, which is known as lattice energy, and is represented by capital U later. According to Hen's law, in any closed system, the net change in energy is always zero. That is, enthalpy of reaction remains the same irrespective of path followed. Since here we get, since the above two routes of formation of ionic solid sodium chloride are independent of each other, we can equate equation. That is, here equation is here. That is, minus H is equal to S plus I plus 1 upon, that is half D minus E minus U. That is, minus U is equal to minus H minus S minus 1 by D plus E. In this above equation, U means lattice energy of sodium chloride. S means sublimation energy of solid sodium. I means ionization energy of sodium. D means dissociation energy of chlorine molecule. E means electron affinity of chlorine atom. H means heat of formation of solid sodium. And last, Born-Haber cycle can be represented by diagrammatically. That is, this is the first step. That is direct method, that is direct conversion. In direct conversion, half mole of gaseous chlorine molecule and solid sodium, these are directly combined. We get 1 mole of solid sodium chloride, that is crystalline sodium chloride molecule. This is the first step in the direct conversion. And second, indirect method. In indirect method, first solid sodium gets converted into gaseous sodium. The energy required for this process, which is known as sublimation energy, and this gaseous sodium gets converted into gaseous sodium ion. The energy required for this process, which is known as ionization energy. And third, this chlorine molecule gets converted into chlorine atom in gaseous state. The energy required for this process, which is known as dissociation energy, and this chlorine atom gets converted into chloride ion. The energy required, that is the energy released during this process, which is known as electron affinity. And finally, these two ions, that is Na plus and Cl minus, are strongly brought together and to form 1 mole of ionic solid, that is NaCl. Thank you.